Hey, shalom everyone, this is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drosh. Today's Daily Drosh is taken from Proverbs chapter 16, verse 11, and the Tree of Life version says this: Honest balances and scales are Adonai's. All the weights in a bag are his handiwork. Wow, that's kind of an obscure verse for the Daily Drosh. Where are you going with this, Yehuda? How are we going to apply this to our life? Well, okay, let's look at the balances and scales. Balances and scales, it's alluding to a mercantile system, right? Back in the biblical times, you had a good that was put on one side of the scale, a product, and then you had weights that was put on the other side. And when it evened out, the weights would determine how much a particular good is worth. So this is kind of alluding to God's moral absolutes, that because God is the creator and inventor and the creator of everything, he has the right to dictate to us what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, how much things are worth, right? And so he created the balance and scale system. He created, how much a good or a product is worth. And, we live in such a postmodern society where somebody says, oh, well, what's right for you may not be right for me, and what's right for me may not be right for you. It depends on the individual. Right and wrong, good and bad, it's all relative. It all depends on the person. No, that's just postmodern gobbledygook. God created us. He created us human beings. He created everything that we see. Therefore, he has the right to lay down the rules and regulations and make definitions and determine what is right and what is wrong. There is no relativism in God's eyes. There are moral absolutes. There is an absolute right and an absolute wrong. That's just the way that God has set things forth and created things. It's kind of like this computer that I'm using to communicate to you with right now. We know that this computer was created by somebody. It was thought up by somebody. It was built by someone. It was created by someone, and it was programmed by someone. The computer doesn't have the right to say, well, I know I'm programmed this way, but I don't feel like being this way. I feel like this way is the right way, so I'm going to operate in this particular manner, not the way that I was programmed. It's not going to happen. Right? Because the computer does not have the right to do that. It wasn't programmed that way. The programmer has a right to tell the computer what to do. And not saying that we're computers or robots or God created us as such. We have the free will to either obey God or to rebel against him. But nonetheless, the same with a computer program, an operating system. God created our program. He created our operating system. And that is the absolute right to go by. And when we deviate or go against that, it's like a computer becoming corrupt, right? We have the free will to do what's right and to do what's wrong, to go with God or go against God. But there is such a thing as moral absolutes. And in this society and in this day and age, there's such confusion about that, and people don't go for that. But the scriptures are absolutely plain and absolutely clear. It's just like us being parents. We are models of God, and our children are models of the creation of God, us. And so when we're parents, we have the right to lay down the rules of the home and how we expect a child to behave and to be, right? And when they go against us, they're rebelling against us. They're going against the will. They don't say, the child doesn't say to the parent, well, what your rules are not the same as my rules. What the rules you lay down is not the rules that I live by or go by. Well, under my roof, my rules are the ones that you go by. When you get out from under our roof, you can live however you want. But as parents, we have the right to lay down the rules for our children. And just like God, we're the children of God. God has the right to lay down the rules for us. And we don't have the right to say to him, well, forget you, I'm just going to do what I want. So there is an absolute right and an absolute wrong. Don't let anybody fool you of that or try to convince you otherwise through this postmodern philosophy and pop culture. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. And if the Daily Drosh has blessed your life, don't forget to click the like button and share with a friend. Thanks for watching. Shalom, Shavua Dov. Have a great day, folks.